Hypixel Nation? I'm your host, Lego Maestro. Let's get right into the news. Guys, this episode of Hypixel Alert is going to be so drama-packed, you do not want to miss this one. So I'm not going to waste any time on it, guys. Our first story is coming from a very well-known Minecraft YouTuber known as HBomb94 with over 200,000 subscribers. And this week, he uploaded a video on Hypixel's murder mystery. And you're thinking, Lego, what's wrong with that? I'll give you a few seconds here to figure it out on your own, but if you look in the top right corner of his video, you can clearly see that he has a minimap on which shows entities. And for those that did not know, some minimap mods are allowed, but one that shows entities is not allowed. I wanted to make sure that the minimap mod he's using is a blacklisted modification, so I went to the Hypixel forums, went to the allowed modification section, and then I went to the minimap part of that forum post where it says, if you choose to use a minimap modification, you need to make sure that it follows certain guidelines to keep it within the rules of our network. A lot of popular minimap modifications include these features, but they can usually be disabled within the modification. Now here's the real kicker, guys, because if you scroll down a little further, it says, if you use a minimap modification, it needs to follow these guidelines. And it said it must not show entities such as player, mobs, etc. And looking back on the video, guys, you can clearly see that the minimap does show player. Now, I'm sure this guy is not using this mod on purpose. He doesn't realize his video is used as evidence, and so more than likely an admin has probably contacted him and said, hey, you cannot do this in the future. I even searched him up on Plank, and I found that he still does have YouTube rank, so hopefully someone lets him know about this and that he will not do it again. Oh man, guys, our next story is such a dream killer for so many people, and that dream killer would be Hypixel himself, because if you remember the last episode of Hypixel Alert, I showed a tweet by one of the admins known as Doctor that says, this Skywars update is going to be explosive. Really cool stuff coming soon. So of course we thought this meant that TNT jumping would return. Even TapL responded to the comment about it, and I mean, there wasn't much to it, you know, it seemed pretty obvious until this week when Hypixel responded to it saying, my face when it's not even TNT jumping, but I'll pass the note. Like, oh my word, we thought for a second that we were gonna have TNT jumping back, but nonetheless, hopefully it does end up getting added in the next update of Skywars, because I mean, I don't know what else Doctor could have been referring to when he meant that the Skywars update was gonna be explosive and all, but I guess we'll just have to find out and see. So our next story is coming from FrozeMC, a Hypixel YouTuber with over 40,000 subscribers, but he is most known for having the most friends ever achieved on Hypixel. And you guessed it, this week he hit another milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to hear how many friends he hit? Alright, for once I'm going to do something a little different on the channel today. I want you guys to pause the video right here and comment below in thousands what number of friends you think he is at. And to put things in perspective, the last Hypixel Alert that I covered it on, he was at 11,000 friends. So I mean, if you want to, you can pause the video or just keep watching, you know, it doesn't matter to me. But ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, he hit over 38,000 friends on Hypixel. Like, oh my word, that is crazy on a whole nother level. I feel like this guy is going to single-handedly break the server because of the amount of friends he has. Like, honestly, I feel like this guy could get to 50 or even 100,000 friends. That would be pretty insane. So if you haven't already, guys, friend FrozeMC, because he pretty much AFKs in lobbies all day with an auto-accept friend mod. So if you want a YouTuber on your friends list, there you go. Alright, so now for the first time on Hypixel Alert, I don't actually know who our next story is coming from, because I got some reports this week that a Hypixel YouTuber was bee-hopping in Mega Skywars. Now, this took place on July 10th, and on this day, I got 2 reports of a Hypixel YouTuber hacking. In one of the clips, you can see him bee-hopping as the name your328__, and in the second clip here, you can see ever5_. Now, it is technically possible that these could have been 2 different accounts of a YouTuber hacking, but more than likely, I mean, it's the same guy, same day, same type of hack, so it's not a very high chance. But unfortunately, guys, I am the news guy, but I don't know what is going on here. I have absolutely no context to how this person was hacked. Maybe it was a Hypixel YouTuber that went rogue. I have no idea. And since then, I have still not gotten any name on what YouTuber this is, or how or why they got hacked, anything like that. So if you do have any info regarding this, please let me know by either my Discord or Twitter or even the description, because I'm sure along with you guys, I would really like to know what is going on here. So anyway, guys, I guess it's time to get into the Hypixel weekly milestone. And this week, honestly, I only have 1 weekly milestone. I don't know how that happened. Like, I could totally be missing all these milestones. So guys, I apologize if like a bunch of people are hitting milestones and I somehow am not aware of it. But if I did miss any of these, please let me know. But the only thing that I could find is that TapL got verified. So GG to YouTube nonetheless. This week, Mr. TapL, you have the exclusive spot for the Hypixel weekly milestones. Alright, now I really hate having to report this next story, and I'll let you know why. Because our next story is coming from a very well-known Minecraft hacker known as xTurtle. And I absolutely hate reporting this story because this guy is known for hacking on Hypixel and other servers. I mean, that's his entire channel is just hacking. So I hate giving scumbags like this attention. Like, seriously, this is the person you do not want to grow up to be like. But nonetheless, the story involving him is kind of up to speculation. And if you didn't know, about a week and a half ago, he tweeted out, where's my tweet? At Hypixel Network, at MadMaker7. And I can't say I know what tweet he's referring to, but I do know know that Hypixel responded to his tweet saying, "We've got something better coming for you." We had no context on this, but this week there was something very peculiar that happened that I think is related to this tweet. Because if you look at his social blade, 4 days after this took place, he lost almost 4.2 million views on YouTube. And for those that don't know, the only way that you can lose views on YouTube is by either privating or deleting YouTube videos. And so I decided to look into it myself and found something very interesting. I decided to look at his channel and I found that something was missing. Hypixel videos. I searched for Bed Wars and Hypixel throughout all his videos, and not a single one was found. Now, I don't know what the connection is between that tweet and what happened to him. The only thing that I could think of is that they somehow struck a deal or something to get him to remove the videos and stop hacking on Hypixel, but obviously I had no context of that. Really, guys, this whole story is up to speculation. So let me know what you guys think happened down in the comments, because I really have no idea. Because, I mean, I doubt he'd randomly just delete all his Hypixel videos, losing over 4.1 million views for no reason. So yeah, that is going to do it for the news today. It is now time for the community shoutout, and I am doing it 2 this week. They are both Skywars montages, but they are both so amazing that I just had to give both of them a shout out. The first one is going to Fatality by Sweptyy, and the second one is going to Coldhearted by Neon for Life. And both of these guys have very few subscribers, which really did surprise me when I saw these montages. Like, both of them are so good. Like, I really couldn't even pick a favorite. So if you have the free time, I highly recommend that you go and watch both of those montages, because you definitely don't want to miss either of those. So now it is time for the play of the week, but before we get into it, guys, oh my word. I was going through all the submissions, and I found that literally half of the submissions from you guys are all videos submitted for the community shoutout. And guys, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. You cannot submit for the community shoutout. It is something that I find by going through YouTube and searching for Hypixel montages, stuff like that. I have never picked a community shoutout from the play of the week section. So please, guys, just know that you cannot submit for the community shoutout, okay? Alright, so how to get that out of the way, guys. Our play of the week is going to xCrazy's insane Skywars game with some of the craziest block placing I have ever seen. So without further ado, roll the clip. So that is going to do it for the news today, guys. If you love this episode of Hypixel Alert, putting a like on the video would be much appreciated, and it shows that you like what I do here. Guys, very soon I'm getting my own personal intro for Hypixel Alert. I don't mean replacing the right into the news one. I mean to replace the animated intro at the beginning of the video. So you guys let me know what you think of that in the comments below. But other than that, if you've got news to submit, my Twitter is in the description. The play of the week submissions is in the description as well. And yeah, Hypixel Nation now over 21,360 subscribers. And I'll see you next time. Don't be like xTurtle, kids!